Okay, so there is a hadith in Islam that I've only heard about maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's wild and it's also hilarious. And it has to do with Muhammad supposedly being ridden all night by a group of Al-Zut. So we're going to find out who the Al-Zut are, and we're going to get a better understanding of what it means when it says that they rode him all night. Um, Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, follow me at Rafi the Realtor for all of your South Florida real estate needs. And of course, you can support the channel via the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description or in the pinned comment. Let's have a look.
So this is the claim by missionaries that the Prophet Muhammad SAW went into the desert and he was, I will say, essayed by some random men. And astaghfirullah. So this is this.
He's laughing.
We're going to be so happy to be talking about this.
Why would you laugh?
Hey, guys! I have to point out, ladies, the story of Al-Zut brings joy to everyone, even to you. You just have to laugh when you hear the story of Al-Zut, right? Mm. And even these guys think it's fun. It reminds me of when Andrew Wilson made his argument in a debate against Muslim Lantern and was arguing that Muhammad's penis must have been under 2 inches if, as Muslim Lantern was claiming, he did not injure Aisha. He did not harm Aisha by having sex with her. He said, "Okay, well, we've got the studies, and the length of the vaginal canal of a 9-year-old girl would have been an average of 2 inches, and therefore, if Muhammad didn't injure her, he must have been smaller than that, and so on." But Sneeko starts grinning. And you could see him trying to control himself, but Sneeko's sitting there smiling and grinning and trying to stop. But that's what this is like. You hear the story of Al-Zut, it makes you smile, even if you're Muslim. It's good stuff.
Come on, this is what they've come up with. So they say it's in Quran. It talks about how he went there. And is it a Quran and Hadith?
No. They're referring to a specific Hadith.
Hold up, he don't even know where this story.
He doesn't know if it's in the Quran or not. Has he never read the Quran?
And so Ibn Masud narrated that the Messenger of Allah performed Isha, then he turned away and took the hand of Ibn Masud, bringing him to the valley ground of Mecca. So they exited the city. Then he sat him down. Then he drew a line around him in this area. Mm-hmm.
The Diddy line.
And said, "Do not move from your line, for there will come to you men, so do not speak with them, for they will not speak to you."
Men.
Then the Messenger of Allah ﷺ went where he went. While I was sitting within my line, some men came to me, as if they were from Al-Zut. Their hair and their bodies were strange. I did not see their private parts, nor did I see their skin. They stopped at a line. Then they returned towards the Messenger of Allah ﷺ. They stopped at the line. They didn't pass over it. At the end of the night, the Messenger of Allah came to me while I was sitting, and he said, "I have seen them since last night." Then he entered within my line. He put his head on my thigh, and he slept. Then there were men dressed in white garments. Allah knows best how their beauty, who came to me. Some sat near his head, some sat near his feet. They said amongst themselves, "We have never seen a slave who was given what this prophet was given. His eyes sleep, but his heart stays awake." They struck a parable for him. A king built a palace, and then the hadith continues to go on, and it's quite longer after this point. And these people who would come, these creatures, these beings, they recognized the prophethood of him after this. So I want to talk about all the context, because when...
Is that the hadith?
Yes. There's different versions of it.
Okay, what about... So the one that I've heard, is the idea that they...
That they rode him.
Yeah. So Mr. Prepared
the one that,
over there. Always come prepared.
But wait, you missed. He was saying you missed the best part, man. The bit where they.
Yeah, you missed the juicy bits, man. I was waiting for the good part. You didn't even get to it.
What I heard was that they rode him.
I mean, think about this. The version I heard I didn't know where it came from. I don't know if it was from the Quran, I didn't know where it was coming from. But the version I heard was all right. So we're gonna hear the version he heard. Let's see.
They rode him all night, and he came all kind of beaten and disheveled, and
That sounded really bad.
Yeah, they rode him all night. He comes home. He comes back all stumbling all over.
You made your prophet really bad. There's no disheveled, but yeah, I guess.
Well, the pain. He was in pain.
I've had a missionary.
He came back, did the walk of shame, past the Diddy line.
His quote to me. Have you come across that particular hadith?
Yes, no, and this is one of the versions of the same hadith.
But I think this is the most important part of it, the hadith that we should address.
This is the best part. This is what the people want to hear. You got to give the people what they want.
But Cowboy, what about the riding part? You got to tell everybody about the riding part. That's the most exciting part. You can't leave out the juiciest part of the hadith. Come on. Come on. We all want to hear about this. We're on the edge of our seats.
Of riding, and they use this Arabic word to mean riding, and then they use their minds to translate this word, interpret the word, should I say. So I feel that
we use our dirty minds to interpret the word riding, as in they rode him all night long. It's like, what do you think that means, dude? What does that sound like? You don't need someone with a filthy mind. You could say that to a Muslim. A Muslim who's never heard the story before, and hey, what do you think about all these men riding Muhammad all night long? Be like, wait, what? What'd you say? Matter of fact, if you walked up to someone and they had no idea what you're talking about, you're still like, yeah, that's why your prophet got rode all night long by the men of Al-Zut. They'd be like, what? I'll fight you. It's like, it's exactly what the hadith says.
But it's funny, he says they use their minds as opposed to us who don't use our minds.
They use their minds.
How dare
Was in
Musnad Ahmed?
in Tirmidhi's collection. Okay. And in At-Tabari as well. And most of the scholars, like Imam al-Bayhaqi, he says that this is weak. I'm trying to find, there was a muhaddith from the time of the Hanabila early on who did consider this authentic. And I'm going to try to find the hadith right now that exactly has the
because I feel that's what needs to be addressed. Because that is the word riding is what's in contention here.
We got it, Hamza. We got it, dude. Like
more. Look, forget about everything else. We just need to focus on the riding. That's what the people want to know about. Why were they riding our prophet all night long, leading him to stumble back and pass out on his companion's lap in pain?
Their sick interpretation of it, and we're here now to show them how their sick minds have got to this.
Because there's different versions of the exact same hadith.
Yeah.
The one that they're using is another version of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And it didn't mention it in the one that I read. It's in Musnad Imam Ahmed.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
So it's still on Abdullah bin Mas'ud. He asked the Messenger of Allah, سألت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من أول الناس أتاك. He says, who were the first to come to you amongst the creation? And then he قال جن. Right? They were the jinn. Okay, and of the Nasibin, which was a group from amongst them. Then the Messenger of Allah said that I was called to recite the Quran. Then to the jinn.
Right.
Okay? And this is in Musnad Imam Ahmed. This is also going back to the valley outside of Mecca.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he drew a line for me and said, "Sit here and do not move
until I come
back."
Right.
All right.
What's that?
He's like, just get to the riding, dude.
Yeah,
skip to the good part.
This preamble, just get to the ride.
Get to the riding, man. They rode him.
While I was sitting in my place, there came men dark in color as if they were from Al-Zut, as if. Right? Yeah. He's making a comparison.
Yeah.
Right? And they began riding upon the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the pillar of dawn appeared, they went away, and the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came back, feeling pain from that they had ridden upon him.
That must be so embarrassing for him to
We need to cut
that.
We need to clip that, guys. We need to clip that.
You can kind of hear the anger or like the embarrassment in his voice
Because he didn't want to say it.
Yeah, like you could hear.
He had to stumble over to Abdullah ibn Mas'ud and pass out from all the pain he was in after all these guys rode him all night long. And then, of course, there's the good part about when the men of Al-Zut approached Ibn Masud, and to guard himself against them, he sits down. It's like, why are you sitting down? Why is that your defense against these guys? You sit on your rear end as a defense against these guys approaching you. So Muhammad was obviously in a different position.
But just like the cowboy said, when you come to a fight, you do everything you can, even if it's with your bare hands, to protect yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Abdullah ibn Masud was prepared.
Yep.
I know what to do with these guys. Try to do something with my fun cakes. I'm sitting down.
Just stop me there.
And then he said, I want to finish
second?
it. One more line
Oh, God.
of the hadith.
He's
He
like, no,
said
don't
the
finish it.
Quran was revealed to me and was recited to the jinn.
MashaAllah.
In the hadith.
Right. So the claim of the missionary at this point is that these were black men.
Right.
With long private parts. Okay. But the
Which
hadith...
is not even mentioned in the
It's the opposite.
Let me break this down for you, Hamza, because Raymond Ibrahim, he put out his video, and then I put out my video, and then I put out another video. The claim is not that the passage said that these men had long penises and so on. It describes these guys as like the men of Al-Zut, whatever you want to say. Raymond Ibrahim looked up how were the Al-Zut known in that time? What were they renowned for? And they were renowned for things like sexual virility and their large penises and so on. It was said that their penises never go limp. It was a saying about them. In other words, they're always ready for sex. These guys are always ready for sex. And Raymond Ibrahim actually ties that to the hadith where it said in Jannah, your penis will never go limp and so on. So you can just keep having sex with virgins. You can keep deflowering virgins forever. Right, so he thinks that that was actually inspired by the saying of the men of Al-Zut. In other words, in paradise, you're going to be like the men of Al-Zut.
Into the word ride. How we get into the word ride. I mean, the first thing is, what's the Arabic word used? This is the key.
Oh, so we shouldn't be worried on what the translation's saying.
No, what we should worry about, first of all, what is the Arabic word?
Yeah.
What is the Arabic word?
Yarkabun. In the hadith, what it says is yarkabun.
Yakubun. And what does yakubun mean in English?
It means multiple meanings, just like many
Let's
words in Arabic.
give it multiple meanings. Go on.
It has multiple meanings, and I think this is.
Oh, let me rephrase the question.
I feel like this video could actually be like.
Tom's the guy with the gray red beard. He can't take it seriously because they're trying to weasel out of this. This cowboy guy is trying to make it this scholastic academic passage, and it's literally about gay sex, and that's fine if it wasn't Muhammad, the leader of the most homophobic religion on planet Earth. It's quite ironic, which makes sense. Homophobes tend to often be the most gay, so it makes perfect sense. But he's really trying everything he can to get out of this, and I think the other guy, the cowboy's trying to get out of it, and the other guy's like, I don't know if we can get out of this one. Just like Muhammad couldn't get out of the riding adventure.
Yes, it could mean to ride or to get upon a mounting animal.
Right.
So can read.
Right.
And in Lisan al-Arab, it also means to crowd up.
Crowd up. Okay. Now, we know Christians struggle with context of things. We know...
And you know why, too? It has why? Because on a mounted animal, especially horses, you would never find people except more than two or less people riding a mounted horse, which would be muthanna, yarkabani. But here, the wording used is yarkabuna, which is jama', which is plural.
Plural.
So if you were to use something, you couldn't have so many different things riding one at the same time. So the meaning also it couldn't even be the riding, like if you're riding it like a horse, like not even derogatorily, even the just idea of riding a horse, riding a camel. It wouldn't be possible for 10 plus people to ride.
But before we even get to that,
Oh,
That's just stupid.
yeah, it's incredibly stupid. And also,
Okay, so obviously I think this is funny, and I really don't know if I was Muslim, like for example, if this came out about Moses, it would be really tough, because I revere prophets like Abraham, Moses, Jacob, Isaac. These are, you know, people all three faiths revere all of these individuals, the the women, the men, right? I'm forgetting the terminology for it, but Sarah, Rachel, etc. And I don't really know how Muslims are going to get out of this one. What else could it mean? It just kind of sounds like he went on a little bit experimenting. Either he did so willingly, or maybe he really did something they didn't like, and they kind of said, "This is your way to kind of make amends." Maybe it was some weird ritual, but I think the guy that he was with, that he put in that circle around, was just a really naive fool. I think he was an idiot, and he just told him, "Don't pass this line." And the guy's like, "Okay, okay, master." And then the guy went and got his cheeks clapped by a large group of men from Al-Zut. That is what it sounds like happened. I mean, hey man, it's in the Hadith. I didn't write it, so don't call me a hater. I'm just reviewing this. I'm giving my reaction. Ladies and gents, I hope you had a good laugh. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, leave your comments. And by the way, if you're offended by it, I don't care. I don't live in Iraq. This is America, so too bad. Make sure to follow me, Ravi the Realtor, for all of your South Florida real estate needs. And you can support the channel by going to the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description or the pinned comment. I hope you will tune in to the next one. Peace